Hello everyone. I hope you're all well. I wanted to continue on my Legend series, and today I'm actually shooting the video from a different room. I wanted to just make it something different, and I also want to take this opportunity to tell people that I do not have a very fancy camera or equipment that is used for this YouTube. And some people have asked me about thumbnails for Legends. I mean, there are a lot of copyright issues as well, so I just can't do that. And I also believe there is no point in wearing a big suit and taking a video in excellent camera lightings if you're talking rubbish. I'll rather give more importance to the content of the video. That's how I see it, and I hope people understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, my today my video is about Srinivas Venkataraghavan. Sorry, I had a break because of a phone here. Srinivas Venkataraghavan was one of the off-spinners of that famous Indian spin quartet with Bishan Singh Bedi, Prasanna and Chandrasekhar. And he was also one of the finest umpires in the world in the 90s and later. And after Dicky Bird, I definitely think Srinivas Venkataraghavan was the best umpire that I've ever seen. I mean, David Shepherd was also excellent, I have to say, but Srinivas Venkataraghavan was excellent. I'll give you an example of one amazing dismissal that Venkataraghavan gave, which where even commentators thought he was wrong, but Venkataraghavan was right. He was born 21st April 1945 in Madras in the British India time, and he played first class cricket for Madras and Tamil Nadu, and also played a few seasons with the Derbyshire in the English county. And he played 57 test matches for India, and he took 156 wickets, and he had three 5-wicket hauls and one 10-wicket haul. And in first class cricket, he took a staggering 1,390 wickets with 85 5-wicket hauls and 21 10-wicket hauls. And I think that is the second highest in Indian first class cricket, the 1,390 wickets. And he had a record. I mean, when he was only 19 years, he became the youngest bowler to take 10 wickets in a match when he took 10 wicket, 12 wickets against New Zealand in 1965 at Delhi. And he also became the second bowler after Jim Laker to take all 10 wickets of the opposition batsmen, of the New Zealand batsmen. He didn't take all the wickets in one innings, obviously, but he took all the 10 New Zealand batsmen in both the innings together. He got every batsman at least out once, and that has never happened before. Only when Jim Laker took the 10 wickets. I mean, after that, it was the first time a bowler was doing that. So that was a incredible achievement of Venkataraghavan. And Venkataraghavan was the captain of the Indian Test team for a while, and he also captained the Indian team in the 1975 and 1979 World Cup. And there's something, I mean, he played 57 test matches and he took 156 wickets, but there was a lot of competition for places in that team with the four spinners, and normally there was always a spinner missing out, and Venkataraghavan did miss out a lot because of Prasanna, Chandrasekhar and Bedi. And obviously wickets were shared between them as well, so it was not that easy for one bowler to take all the wickets like that. So they were always sharing wickets together, so that is, otherwise he would have had more wickets. And he was a very good off spinner, I've heard, and I've also seen clippings of him. He was very accurate off spinner, very accurate, just like Rapalli Prasanna as well, and also flighted the ball well. And he was a very useful late order batsman as well, I mean a tail end batsman, and he was a very strong fielder as well. And after retirement, he served as a selector, manager, and as a sports commentator, and also was a sports columnist. And he umpired more than 70 test matches at the test level, and more than 50 one-day matches. And he was one of the most respected umpires in the world. I'll never forget one decision that he gave. That was in the 98 99 test series, 98 99 test series, South Africa versus West Indies, where South Africa whitewashed West Indies 5-0. I don't remember which test it was and which ground it was, but I'm pretty sure it was around the third or fourth test match. Venkatravan was the umpire, and Paul Adams was bowling to Brian Lara. And Brian Lara tried to play a sweep shot and he missed it, and there was an appeal, and Venkataraghavan straight away gave it out. And there was no DRS in there. Now Lara walked off, and the commentators were saying that Venkatravan got it wrong because it didn't hit the pads for Brian Lara. And then when the replays came, It showed that the ball had missed Brian Lara's pads, but it hit his foot, and that foot was right in front of the stumps. I mean, the back foot. When you, I'm trying to figure out which foot to say. I mean, when you sweep the ball, I mean, the foot that is behind. I mean, the foot was like standing upwards. I mean, the foot was still on the ground and it was upright, and then the ball came and hit the foot, and that foot was exactly in front of the middle stump, so it was plumb. And Venkataraghavan saw it. I mean, so he had an amazing eye as an umpire, and he was a very well respected umpire, I have to say, because when a lot of umpires do umpire, you can see how players respect them, the way the players behave to the umpires. With certain umpires not that much, but with certain umpires the players have an immense respect for them. And Venkatragavan definitely had immense respect from all the players. I mean, the way the Australian players, the South African players, the English players, they all used to talk to him, or just conduct themselves on the field. When he was around, you could see that they had immense respect, and the way they respected his decisions as well. It's like every player trusted his decisions very well, and the umpire, they expected him to be right, and he was an excellent umpire, that I have to say. Really much. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a better umpire than Srinivas Venkataraghavan. I mean, Dicky Bird, yes, before times, but in the 90s later on, I mean, he was the best umpire. I would say better than David Shepherd. David Shepherd was also an excellent umpire. So that is my video on Srinivas Venkataraghavan. Uh, like I said, I mean, he's probably the second, I think it is the second highest, that 1,390 wickets, first class wickets, and also being a top umpire, and also being a journalist and doing a lot of things after cricket. And being the part of that famous spin quartet for India that really troubled the batsmen around the world. I mean, he was in and out of the team a lot because of the high competition in the Indian team because of that spin quartet. Anyway, that is my video on Srinivas Venkataraghavan. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please take care. Thank you, and thank you again for supporting me, everyone. Please keep supporting me. It means a lot. We'll always be grateful to you. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless you.